Chapter 11. Living in Alignment. When your life starts matching your truth. There's a quiet tension you begin to feel when you're out of alignment. It doesn't scream, it whispers. It shows up as that sinking feeling after you say yes to something that didn't feel right. That headache that lingers after a conversation where you didn't speak your truth. That emotional exhaustion that follows a day of living like someone you're not. Alignment isn't about perfection. It's about integrity, the kind that starts on the inside and shows up in how you move through the world. What misalignment looks like. It's showing up to places you don't belong, saying things you don't believe, staying quiet when something in you wants to scream, laughing at what makes you uncomfortable just to keep the peace. You start making decisions based on fear. Fear of rejection, fear of judgment, fear of change. And slowly, without even realizing it, you begin to live a life that doesn't feel like your own. I know because I lived there. I was out of alignment for years, smiling when I wanted to cry, agreeing when I disagreed, overgiving while underliving, trying to fit into a version of life that was never meant for the woman I was becoming. The cost of pretending is expensive. It costs you peace. It costs you clarity. It costs you energy you could be using to build something real. When you're out of alignment, even rest doesn't restore you. Because rest without honesty is just a pause in the performance. I remember laying in bed one night, physically tired but emotionally restless. I had done all the right things that day, said all the right words, and yet I felt empty. Why? Because none of it aligned with my truth. And your body knows when you're lying. Your spirit does too. The living in alignment is a reclamation. It's the moment you decide, I won't keep bending myself for approval. I won't keep saying yes to stay liked. I won't sacrifice my peace just to avoid being misunderstood. Living in alignment means your words match your values, your actions match your intentions, your relationships match your energy, and your choices match the woman you're becoming. It doesn't mean life gets easy, but it does get clear. How to begin realigning 1. Ask yourself, is this true to me? Not, will they like this? But does this reflect who I am? 2. Notice where your energy drops. Misalignment is draining. 3. Stop negotiating your yes or no. If it requires you to betray yourself, it's not aligned. 4. Choose peace over perception. People might not get it, and that's okay. They don't have to live with your decisions. You do. 5. Create a life that feels like home, not a performance. You were not made to live on mute. You weren't created to live as a watered-down version of yourself. You weren't designed to chase peace while abandoning your own. You were born for alignment, because alignment is freedom. It's standing in rooms and feeling no need to shrink. It's making decisions without begging for validation. It's choosing wholeness over hustle. It's breathing deep and knowing, this feels like me. I'm your freedom statement. I no longer choose what is expected over what is true. I no longer abandon myself for comfort. I no longer pretend in order to belong. I am committed to alignment, to truth, to wholeness, to living a life that reflects who I really am, not just who I've been told to be. Because alignment is not the destination. It's the doorway to becoming.